fresh socks, fresh underwear, fresh face, fresh body from the shower. Good morning, my fitties. Today it is the first day of myself doing a reverse exercise series. I'm going to vlog some of the days that I'm doing the series, not every day, but just to update you on, some of my moods and my energies and how things are generally going. So for my goal for reverse exercising is just to reduce the amount of activity and movement that I'm doing for the start of school, because I know that when school hits, I'm not going to have enough, I'm not going to be exercising as much as I would be nowadays in the summer when I do have a lot more time, and I don't want my body to go into this shock where it suddenly becomes really lazy and it gets cranky and anxious because I'm not doing the same things that I usually do. It's sort of like how a marathoner slowly tapers down the week before they really go into their race, so that they have that refreshment, they have the energy. Anyway, it's just my strategy. So today I just woke up. It's a rainy day. I already did about 10 minutes of an ab workout. It was a very light ab workout. I'm making tea right now. I am bringing my laptop and some of my books with me, and I'm going to go over to the library to study for a little bit, and then around noon they're going to have a gym class that I might participate in. I'm not too sure. I think I will go, and I'll probably just take it easier because today is sort of like a rest day. The past few days I've always done something active. But I really want to go. I still really want to go to this class because my friends are there and I really like socializing with them. Around 3 p.m. I have an appointment with a therapist. And to be honest, I kind of feel like I don't want to go. I don't know. It's just one of those things where it's kind of like, I just don't feel like going. I just don't feel like going. But I know that it's good for me and I only benefit from it, so I'm definitely going to go. After that, I am going to participate in a research laboratory in which I get compensation. After that, I'm probably going to chill out with a friend somewhere at a dance studio around here just to watch some Netflix, watch some YouTube videos, dance around a little bit, sing a little bit, and have a creative outlet. I'll probably also do some yoga there as well. And if she brings her camera, we'll probably film some of the randomness that we'll do there. I'll see you guys in a little bit. I am so excited to dive into this book. I was on my way out of the library when this caught my eye. When you're at the very end of the aisle and you think that you're done shopping and then you see some gum and you're like, yeah, maybe I'll just take some of that. So this is exactly what happened to me, and it's called The Biggest Book of Horoscopes Ever. I am a Taurus. I'm going to read 2017. I just love little spiritual things like these books, crystals, salts, gems, anything I feel like can grow me spiritually. And I feel like that is probably maybe it's a calling that I need to grow spiritually in my life right now and dive into transcendental psychology. I feel like it's my calling, and it feels right here. It just feels right. So as you can see here, I'm defrosting some homemade mayo. Super duper easy. It's very fat burning. I'll have the recipe somewhere linked down in the description below, but it's really good for your metabolism. It is paleo and it is all natural, and it literally uses 3 ingredients. I'll link that in the description below, and this is going to be part of my lunch. If I finish this entire thing, I think it's over 1,500 calories or 2,000 calories. I don't know. I don't really count. I should also mention that I'm one of those crazy people that lugs around everything with her. I'm also frother obsessed. So I would go to the library and I would literally bring my carton of almond milk and I would put it in the frother, plug that in, and whip that froth up, eat the top of the froth until I reach the liquid, and then I turn the frother back on to froth it up all over again. And people look at me like I'm crazy, but I'm like, I just like froth, okay? At the library, I'm gonna be here all day, so I brought my frother with me. I brought a whole carton of almond milk. I brought my food, which is in my... brought my spoon to scoop out the froth and eat it. And then once it's only like liquid and I scoop the foam up, I'm gonna froth it again so I can eat the froth.
I feel it coming out my throat. Guess I better wash my mouth out with soap. God, I wish I never spoke. Now I gotta wash my mouth out with soap. I feel it coming out my throat. Guess I better.
It has been a hot minute on camera, and it has been a long day over here where I am. It is currently past 11 p.m. I didn't really film most of the day because I was just spent, what was I even doing? I went to that class, I ended up going to that class, I talked with a few friends, and I spent a lot of time running like e-errands online, and also watching like a few videos here and there and editing some YouTube videos. So it wasn't too interesting to bring my camera out, and also it was my camera is very heavy, and I'm trying to invest in perhaps a lighter camera, a more digital camera. But let me know in the comments below what kind of things you want to see me do, like what I do in a day, or a yoga video, or a next workout video, or things that you want us to talk about. That therapy session, and it ended up being so good, guys. Oh my gosh, this was probably, out of all the 4 or 5 sessions I've had with this one counselor, this was my favorite. It lasted maybe 45 minutes, and he introduced me to a CBT model, which stands for Cognitive Behavioral Therapy model, about neutralizing a thought. A common thing that I do is ruminate over the negative thoughts, but I never think about the positive aspects of a certain situation. Come up with like a neutral, rational, realistic sentence that sums up the entire experience. Like, for example, if something negative happened to me, I would just focus in and zoom in on that negative and ignore all the positives. The thing is to list the cons, but also list the pros, and then come to a neutral understanding, of realistic understanding of the current situation. I'm so excited to implement this because you have no idea how much anxiety I get and how much I tend to ruminate and just beat myself up over the smallest things. And some of them aren't so small things. At least to me, they aren't, okay? They are like bombs. They're like World War I to me. That is, I'm not going to discredit my feelings because my feelings are 100% valid, but I don't need to self-sabotage doing all that, Food addiction, binging, emotional eating, self-sabotage, self-harm, impulse buying, all these terrible habits that I have, terrible things that I've gone through and still go through to this day. I can change that, and it's going to start with these sort of brain-based approach exercises that I can do. I went to therapy today. I went to that class that I said I wanted to go to at the gym, and I saw a few people that I saw there. I said, hey, it was really nice to see them all over again. Oh, my hair feels so silky. I'm gonna wrap up this YouTube video. Today, I didn't do very intense exercises, and they didn't last very long. So today was like basically a rest day for me, which was kind of perfect because it was rainy outdoors anyway, so I couldn't get in my run that I really, 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 really love running. Tomorrow, it's not gonna be a rest day. I'm going to probably run because I think the weather is going to be nice, and if the weather is nice, my friend is coming over and we might take a nice chillax walk. I'm gonna hit the sack now. I need to practice sleeping earlier for training myself to prepare for school, and I have less than a month to do that. So good night, guys. Good night, good night, good night. Mwah. Sweet dreams. I am off to dreamland.